got some inspiration here to be creating this 3D printed cookie cutter. Because I looked at Etsy and we understood that there's tons of these online. So with these 3D printed cookie cutters, we have to learn a few things. One, how to import a image that we can use to trace. 2, we have to understand how to use the spline command. 3, we can mirror a spline. And then we have to understand how to use thicken to make these, and extruding surfaces, and thicken to make these center parts. Now there's a few parts to this cookie cutter. One, there's the grip right on the edge here. It's a little bit thicker, a little bit wider than the actual cookie cutter on this side. That's so I can grab onto this and pull it back out of the cookie dough. This is the actual body of the cookie cutter right here, and that's 2 millimeters thick. The edge is 4 millimeters by 4 millimeters. This here is 15 millimeters tall. The whole cookie cutter is 15 millimeters tall by 2 millimeters. Now there's one more little part here, right at this edge right here. You probably can't see it on the video, but there's a cutting edge. That's a little 2 millimeter extrusion by 1 millimeter. And that's gonna help you cut through your actual dough. This 2 millimeter edge kind of pushes and squishes through. So we're gonna make a little cutting edge. Then inside here, you can kind of see that these are a little bit offset. They're offset by 5 millimeters. That they come in here, and these are impressions. So this is all going to make an impression into the cookie while the edge is going to cut. So if we take a look at these custom cookie cutters here, we'll scroll in here. So this edge right here, cut this outline of this guy's face. And then these internals here just press into the cookie. So when you bake it, it still says your information. So we're going to get to it here. You can choose to trace a cookie cutter that's on here. And there's tons of them here. Look at this guy. He's got a portrait of his face and he's turning 60, so that's a pretty cool one. There's some pretty amazing cookie cutter ideas here. They're making dog cookie cutters for their dog. How these cookie cutters get graded. If you're just gonna do a plain old standard thing like this, where we're just doing a dog biscuit and then you're just putting text on it, that's great, worth 80%. If you're gonna go in and put a bunch of extra effort into it, like this one here, or this one here, or you're doing a bunch of custom text like this, that's how you get 100%. So you have to have more than just a simple shape outline and some text on it if you want 100% on the project. If you're happy with 80%, great, go with 80%. If you want 100%, you're gonna have to go a little bit more. I just want to reward the people that push themselves a little bit. That's that introduction to the cookie cutter project.